is only land with your feet firmly planted right here, right now is all they see.
Hi, I'm Patricia. Before recorded history, humans knew singing as a deep source of power. Power to change, power to heal, power to be present with what is. Right here, right now, we are remembering the ancient gift of song, using modern tech to help us tap into resilience and capacity in these chaotic, difficult times. And it's so simple. We sing with our own unauto-tuned voices just the way they show up. Creaky and smooth. Me in my basement studio space, you exactly where you are right now. Today's song, There Is Only Now by Steph Drouin, is the 133rd song you can find at abreathofsong.com, each with the permission and blessing of the song carrier. Every fifth episode, there's an in-depth conversation with one of those huge-hearted people who, like you and me, is using song to help navigate life. Explore the growing library at abreathofsong.com and join our subscribers for emails that can light up your inbox with a moment of connection and beauty. All the presence, the becoming, the change-generating power of song starts with the body and the breath, so we go there first by stretching and listening to our own muscles and bones and, ligaments, sinews. Fascia. What else is there in there? Can you feel the blood anywhere moving? It's really tuning into what's inside your skin right now. Under, in, moving, flexing. And letting your body start to make sound as it moves around. I invite you to start paying attention to the breath and letting there be extra space for the breath to pour in and widen your rib cage. And let it pour out, carrying sound with it, pouring in down to your belly, pouring out, we're just riding this, pouring in, feeling into your pelvis, and then releasing, and one more time, letting everything be soft on the out, pouring in, Yeah, because of what we're singing today, we're going to sing today both fairly high and then in sort of a more medium place. But I'm going to invite you to find that higher space in your voice by going into a, Julia Child, the chicken thighs, I don't know what you want to say. But going into this sort of space in your voice where it's kind of floaty and it's up in your head. It feels almost maybe like it's located in your head. I don't know how it feels in your body. Why don't you explore for a minute? Woo! Sirening up. Woo! And then spending some time up in that high space. Woo! Moving your mouth around. How does it feel? Fabulous. I love that you're willing to be with your voice the way it's showing up. Steph had a snowflake encounter. She was looking at the beautiful crystal shape on her mitten. Her mind floated to insight and warmth, and she realized, whoa, she was about to miss the beauty of the snowflake, which wasn't going to last long. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look behind, or you will miss it. Right? There is only now. Sing it back to me. Try it. There is only now. Next part. There is only this. Try that. There is only this. And almost the same thing. Don't you look behind. Try that. don't you look behind. And now I'm going to add a part. It goes, don't you look behind or you will miss it. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. So that whole line goes like this. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. Let's try it. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. Yeah? We're going to sing the same thing, but we're going to change the words just a little bit to don't you look ahead or you will miss it, right? The other direction. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look ahead or you will miss it. Yeah? How about if we try putting those two together, first behind, then ahead, with no pause in between? Here we go. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. There is only now. There is only this. Don't you look ahead or you will miss it. Yeah, and a little echo part that goes, there's only now. There's only this. Blink and you will miss it. And it's not an echo there at the end. It joins in with the first part. But if you imagine that going, there's only now. There's only this. Blink and you will miss it. Yeah, so I'll sing it a little bit at a time. There's only now. You go. There's only now. Next part. There's only this. Your turn. There's only this. Blink and you will miss it. Try it and blink and you will miss it. Yeah, so that's that next part. Then there's another idea. Land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. Right, land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. Let me take that apart a little bit. You sing it back to me. It goes, land with your feet firmly planted. Ready to try it? Here you go. Land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. Let's try it. Right here, right now, is all there is. I'm going to sing the whole thing twice in a row. You can sing with me both times. You can hum the first time, sing the second time. You can just listen the first time, sing the second time. You do what's right for you right now. Ready? Here we go. Land. Land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. Going again. Land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. Yeah, okay. We've got one more part, like a floating wisdom voice reminding us, bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. And this is the part where, if you're used to singing with your sort of lower resonant voice, you're going to need to add that extra space, woo, that we were working on in the warm-up. Ready? This is how it sounds. Bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. Try it. Bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. One more time, why not? Bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. Yeah. So if you're saying, oh, that's not high enough, I want something higher, there's a little bit of harmony, possible harmony on that first line. It goes like this. One. Bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. Yeah, and that last part just adds on, is in unison with that first part. So we've got a lot of parts to put together, and let's do it just a little bit at a time. You pick what feels right to you, what sings in you today. There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look ahead or you will miss it. There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look ahead or you will miss it. There is only now, there's only now, there is only so glad you're singing with me. We're going to take a pause here before we sing the song again because science shows that our brains remember better that way. And while we're paused, let me remind you that this podcast is available to you today because of the generous contributions of many people. Maybe you are one of them. I am so appreciative of you who are able to give that kind of financial support. You can also support by sharing with a friend, by rating, by listening and letting these songs drop into your heart. Supporting the Song Library financially is easy. Contribute to the Gratitude Jar page at abreathofsong.com. So I don't usually do this, but I'm going to read directly from the song notes because Steph's own description of herself really energizes me. Here's how she describes herself. She says, Steph is a community builder and mental health advocate with a strong belief in the fierce okayness in all of us. Informed by a lifelong relationship with anxiety, she writes and teaches songs to help participants embrace their messiness and stay connected to their sense of being okay. Playful and strong, she has a knack for bringing light into dark places. See? Just hearing that, and I feel more connected with my own okayness. And that's what I love about this song, too. It helps me in a very practical way feel better, be more present. Please feel free to sing There Is Only Now with me here as often as you like. If you're inspired to share it on, Steph offers her songs in the spirit of the gift, meaning you choose if and how you give a gift in return. While monetary gifts make her work possible, they are not a requirement to enjoy, sing, or share her songs. You are welcome to receive the gift of her song. Reciprocity in the form of monetary contribution, networking, or a permission request is always received with gratitude. Shall we sing it again now to help our brains and bodies retain it? And I'm going to experiment with something. I'm going to take it down lower because it might feel different in your body and your voice in a different place. If you don't like it lower, go back and listen to it again at the higher spot. There are, timestamps in the show notes that help you find the place in the podcast where you can do this. Not feeling super coherent here. All right. So if we go, how's that feel? For some of you, I bet that feels really good. Yeah? There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look behind or you will miss it. There is only now, there is only this. Don't you look ahead or you will miss it. There is only now, there's only now, there is only this. There's only this. Don't you look behind, blink and you will miss it. There is only now, there's only now, there is only this. There's only this. Don't you look ahead, blink and you will miss it. There is only now. Firmly planted, this only thing, right here, right now, is all there is. There is only land with your feet firmly planted, right here, right now, is all there is. There is only now. Bring your full self into this moment. One breath is all it takes. There is only now. Bring your full self into this moment. Don't you look ahead. One breath is all it takes. There is only now.
to this morning. Don't you look behind. One breath is all that is seen. There is only now. Bring your hands with your feet firmly planted to this morning. Right here, don't you right now. One breath is all that is. Lands with your feet firmly planted to this morning. Right here, right now. One breath is all there is.
Thank you for joining me today for a breath of song. And thank you for taking care of yourself and listening to your voice. I believe making a better world starts with tuning into ourselves and each other, which is what we just did. So yay us. Let a friend know about the show so they can join too, and next time we'll plant another song. Until then, be well.